David, when I think about the early days of the pandemic, one of the things that I really valued about the partnership was how important the relationship was in just keeping our staff working. It wasn't like we had an option to send people home because we had an obligation to serve.
How do you deal with employees that have had exposure? How do you deal with employees that are becoming sick? When are they tested? Do they have to go into quarantine? And I think it was all compounded by the fact that we were scared. Everybody was scared. The employees were scared. The workers were scared. The clients were scared because there were so many unknown factors going on. Things were changing almost every day. CDC would say this. Somebody else, another agency would say something else. Entity would say something else. And so basically, I was able to take advantage of people who were meeting every day, talking with the governor at the state level. So we really had up-to-date information almost on a daily basis.
I don't know what we would have done if we couldn't be in that kind of constant contact with help, thinking through the medical end and the safety end of that really allowed us to make informed decisions to the best of our ability. We finally had our first outbreak at one of the group homes of our folks with severe developmental disabilities. Everybody in the house ended up with COVID, as did every single staff person. It was the first outbreak we had after 5 months, and it was terrifying. Nobody could get in anywhere for testing, and we needed to have evidence of this, evidence of that, and even so, people couldn't get in anywhere. Lines were around the block.
They really, the book really helped us with that connection with the County Board of Health, having access to tests and the availability of Metro, and actually training our staff to do the collection samples right on site.
Any of our staff or clients could walk in to a Metro Health facility, get a same-day test, and immediately sent us 100 PCR tests on site here so that we could take them out to the group homes, use them on site in our clinic. And that led to us just getting a steady flow of tests from then on out, and we never looked back. When the vaccines became available, us having the same access to vaccines so we could start our vaccine clinics, which really turned the tide for us and our staff and our clients.
And it was incredible that we had this framework which was available when the pandemic hit. And I don't know what we would have done if we hadn't had that. We didn't have that framework for the purpose of the pandemic, but when it hit, I'm so glad it was there.